All right, I'm doing some brainstorming, and you guys are always really good about giving advice and opinions and helping me figure things out. And so I'm wondering what you guys think. Okay, so we put down all of this rock here because this was all kind of like this kind of dirt right here. And we were thinking into ourselves, that'll be a big muddy mess when it rains, blah, blah, blah. So what we came up with was to, Mom, it was actually Mom who said, let's cover it with rock. But I've been thinking a lot lately. First of all, we're going to have to, along all of these edges here, we're going to have to put a border of some rock because cats can and will dig. In fact, as I'm talking, there's our itty bitty over by that fence there. And he dug a hole there and he goes back and forth. He also has one right over here. I'll show you. They can dig. And so because of that, I'm going to have to put rocks. So anyway, like at 3 in the morning last night when I couldn't sleep, I suffer from insomnia. I started thinking, what if I took all of these rocks and used them to make a border? Because there's a lot of rocks here. Use those to make a border, which would go, I think the border would go like, right here where it deters them from digging and that kind of thing. Now, it would leave this big, like, mud pit basically left behind. But then I started thinking about the idea of, and have no idea if this is even doable or if it's costly. I don't think it's costly. But what if I have the builder kind of dig that all out and create like a giant sandbox and like bring in like sand, like beach sand kind of sand. And number one, that's where I plan to put my hammock. So that would be kind of fun to be able to put my feet in the sand. It would have to have drainage to it because they would inevitably use it as a litter box. But I kind of like was thinking about this, like if they use it as a litter box, number one, I could come and scoop it every day just like I do inside. But I can also spray it down with a hose because it's like the concept of like when it rains on the beach, for example, it just drains down through. And it would also deter them from maybe like peeing inside these houses or peeing inside the catio, which a couple of them do that. But I'm asking you guys because it's like there's probably something I'm not thinking about. Am I crazy? What do you think of that idea? I'm not a big fan of the rocks because I think that the cats won't really want to walk on the rocks. Like those will be hard on their little paws. But we need rocks to go along the sides here. So if we were to move all of that out and then dig this down a little bit, put like a wood, like, make a rectangle, like giant sandbox. What do you think? Am I crazy? What am I not thinking about? Do you think it's a good idea? Yeah. Let me know.